Saturdays for Future is a small Facebook group based in Germany and was originally planned to set up a kind of networking and information hub for so many similar groups with the same interests, information about COVID and possibilities for protection against it. Then, deeper into the pandemic, a few months ago, its members started with Saturday meetings on Zoom. A few regular participants built it up into a support group for parents who, in health risk or not, wanted to keep their families safe from COVID. With time passing, the agenda hasn't changed. The information exchange and support in the everyday pandemic struggle. Based on trust and with help for each other, Saturdays for Future is a closed group, but open to everyone of the same mindset, accepting the multifaceted anti-COVID strategy, inclusive vaccination, and regulations to keep families, children, and all people at most possible way safe from COVID infection and healthy for the future.
Hello all! Why the long face?
I'm very desperate. I live with two children in Germany, 11 and 7 years old. They both have to go to school, but there's no vaccination or any other safety precaution to keep them safe.
That's awful! I heard about corona. This is a very bad virus that is spreading among the population.
Yes, it is, and it seems that nobody's doing something, or at least not enough, to prevent infection. That is why I joined No COVID Action. I fully comply with their idea of zero COVID in the world.
That sounds great! Count me in!
I'm Berta, living in physical distancing with husband and kids since March 2020. I support zero COVID strategies on Twitter and on Facebook, and sometimes by writing emails. Sharing thoughts and ideas with a group enables me to make the right decisions in time and survive. I try to support my kid gaining power and resilience in her own advocacy against corona together with other kids. Similar to secondhand smoke, but even worse, SARS-CoV-2 stops our participation. Therefore, we need to do advocacy to end coronavirus, to gain a future without requirement of physical distancing. Currently, it feels like long-distance cave diving without a map, but we have to come through.
I'm a mother of two, 16 and 11, living in Hessen. I'm working in a home office for more than 20 years. Kids' father in a laboratory, also rather safe. School is obligatory, and this was and still is our biggest problem. So I was really glad to find groups on Facebook some months ago in which people share problems and solutions and also give each other legal advice and experience also regarding school and protection measures. This helps very much, and I'm also really glad about this nice bunch of people I found in these groups. For me, immensely important backup in every way that also inspire each other for a rather consistent action, promoting zero COVID beyond the mere personal solutions and situation. I could not imagine anything else than elimination strategy, and I was really shocked to find people in Germany wanting something else. This hit me really hard, and I'm glad there are still a lot of others who share and promote zero COVID. And we as a family will also be holding up measures like masks still when we are all vaccinated. We don't want to keep the pandemics going.
Hi, I'm Siri Wolfberg, and I am happy and grateful to be a member of this amazing group. The exchange, support, and solidarity in this group helped me a lot in these times of the pandemic. And I think it is very important in these times to stand together and support and help each other. I am a strong supporter of the zero COVID strategy, and I will not give up to fight for it.
My husband works in a systemically important job. Our primary school child has been practicing distance learning at home since a while. I stand out in our group for, first, continued suspension of the mandatory attendance in the schools until the end of the pandemic. Second, recognition of corona infections as an occupational accident and thus the action of disability insurance for people who work in a systemically important profession and have to expose themselves to danger every day.
My name is Vera Leininger. I'm a researcher, artist and author, and I'm convinced about the way of a global and strict anti-COVID pandemic strategy, and against all medical, social and socio-political threats connected with COVID. As a historian, I see not only the disastrous changes in our current everyday lives, but also unmanageable further threats for the future of our children, if we do not face the fact that COVID only revealed the deeper problems of our existence on this earth, that the worldwide spread is not the cause, but the effect of our selfish behavior as humankind. The education of our children is an ultimate paramount for the future, not only in Germany, not only in Europe, but in the entire world. We must become reunited, responsible, and respectful to nature. And we must educate our children to learn about it, understand it, and protect it. The virus is the part of the nature, and unlike in the past, we do have the means and technologies to protect us, but we can't do it with interest for few chosen only. If we want to win the pandemic war, we can do it only including all people all over the world, protect their basic rights, protect their lives. We must be the change now.